Good morning. We're starting out with another dense fog advisory that goes until 9 o'clock for Springfield and communities to the east and northeast. This is where we've got that visibility dropping to a quarter mile or less at times. We haven't been able to see anything outside of the camera all morning. It's 30 degrees in Springfield with 2 miles visibility, a half a mile visibility in Fort Leonard Wood, and a quarter mile at West Plains and Camdenton. So just be careful on the roads. Temperatures are at 30 in Springfield and in Camdenton, 28 degrees in Rolla. We've got fog as a hazard this morning. We're dry in the afternoon, and then things will turn a little bit more wet by the evening commute as some showers arrive from the south. So that rain arrives late. Temperatures stay cold in the 30s by dismissal. Then that winter weather advisory takes effect at 6 o'clock tonight and goes until noon tomorrow for rain changing to snow as far south as about Highway 60. So again, rain arriving late from the south and west. Rain showers to the south overnight tonight, changing to snow as far south as about Branson. We'll have a snowy, slushy morning commute possible. Some snow showers through the first half of the day tomorrow. The snow clears through the afternoon, but the clouds hang tight. We'll get about a dusting of snow near the state line, about 1 to 2 inches from Springfield and in areas up to the north. Basically in that advisory area, we're looking at about 1 to 2 inches of snow. So that change to snow will happen on the overnight. Arkansas mainly just sees a cold rain. That 1 to 2 inches of snow might be a slushy snow, so we might have some road issues by the morning commute. The evening commute will be just fine. And taking a look ahead at the Super Bowl in Springfield, it's going to look pretty warm. Temperatures in the lower 60s with sunshine as we have kickoff. Joe, Lauren.
All right, that Super Bowl is just 6 days away now, and regardless of who you're rooting for, you're likely headed to a party of some sort.
That's right. Food and drink will be there, and it's one reason local law enforcement excuse me, is encouraging you not to super drink and drive. Nigel McDonald joins us this morning with more on that message.
Well, good morning, Joe and Lauren. As we all know, Super Bowl 54 is 50 years in the making for the Kansas City Chiefs. But Missouri State Highway Patrol says there are a few things to consider before your celebrations begin. Now, Trooper Sam Carpenter says establish a game plan, which includes designating your sober driver or safe way home before the party begins. In 2018, there were more than 10,000 fatalities in motor vehicle traffic crashes involving drunk drivers. Now, if you know someone who is about to drive while impaired, take their keys and help them make safe travel arrangements. If you're hosting a Super Bowl party this weekend, serve food and include non-alcoholic beverages at the party. Stop serving alcohol at the end of the third quarter of the game and begin serving things like coffee and dessert.
We know there's going to be parties, and we encourage people to get together with friends and family and have fun and root the Chiefs on to victory. And some of those parties are going to involve alcohol and things that will impair you. And all that we ask is that you don't take your party to the road.
Well, again, you can catch the Super Bowl on Fox at 5 p.m. this Sunday.
All right, Nigel McDonald reporting this morning. Thank you, Nigel. We move on now to tell you 2 men from Seymour are facing multiple charges of sexually abusing 2 children. They'll be in court later today for a bond reduction hearing. 43-year-old Samuel Barnett and 59-year-old Wayne Shockey are being held at a $500,000 bond. They are each charged with first-degree child molestation. Barnett also faces 5 other charges of sexual abuse, statutory rape, and statutory sodomy. Shockey faces additional charges of statutory sodomy. The probable cause statements detail more than 3 years of alleged abuse by the 2 men and a third party not charged at the moment against a 13-year-old boy and 14-year-old girl.
In more local news, beginning today, eligible voters who are registered in Greene County can begin voting by absentee ballot for the presidential preference primary election. This is for voters who are unable to go to their regular polling place on March 10th. And you will choose one ballot for either Democrat, Republican, Libertarian, Constitution, or Green Party, and then vote for who you prefer to represent your respective party in the upcoming general election in November.
The city of Springfield wants input from the community in helping craft the future vision of the town. It's all part of the Forward SGF planning process. Residents can attend 3 vision workshops that are today and tomorrow. The first will be at 6:30 tonight at the Oasis Convention Center. The last 2 will be tomorrow, one at 2 p.m. at the University Plaza Hotel and another at 6:30 at the Relics Event Center.
At City Council last night, the Springfield Police Department released its 2019 crime report. Murders were the only statistic that dropped from 2018. Homicides were down 25%, but all other crimes increased. Rape went up nearly 7%, robbery increased by 8%, and aggravated assault was up nearly 20%. Over 1,600 cars were stolen in 2019 as well.
And council members also approved plans to improve the Jefferson Avenue footbridge. After public input, a small elevator will be installed on the north and south ends of the bridge. The 118-year-old bridge was closed in 2016 after steel corrosion was found. However, no word just yet on when the new project will start up.
We have a construction update on the new Cox Hospital in Monette. Yesterday, hospital leaders offered tours around the construction site, which is along Highway 60, to show progress made since the work began there 3 months ago. Foundations are poured, walls are going up. Hospital leaders say the old facility was in a residential area that made sense at the time of the construction. This new location, though, is built with growth in mind.
It makes sense for us to be on a thoroughfare. It makes sense for us to really be accessible for people who are coming in or out of Monette, as well as this is kind of where Monette is growing to with the new industrial development going on just south of here. We're very, very blessed to be positioned in this area and for the future.
The new $42 million facility should be open sometime in 2021.
Teens in the Ozarks are taking a stand against vaping. Yesterday at Republic High, students put on their own event to educate others about it. They learned about the damage vaping can do to a person's body, and then more than 1,400 students signed an open letter to tobacco companies. This was all a part of Quit Lying Day, and Amy Emery with the Heart Association explains what it means.
The students are holding an event to demand some accountability from the e-cigarette manufacturers in all the marketing that they're doing to teenagers, basically telling the teenagers and the kids that their products like e-cigarettes, vaping, juuling are safe when we know in turn they're not.
This was put on as a partnership between Republic Schools and the American Heart Association.
All right, trending this morning, we're starting to get some teasers for Super Bowl ads. Hyundai has released one on Twitter. If we have time, let's watch a little bit of it. It has to do, you have to hear it to really understand why it's trending.
Whoops.
I don't know if you can hear that. It has John Krasinski, though, who, of course, I love from The Office.
It's got Chris Evans. They got a lot of famous. This is a take on Boston accents. We can really know this, right?
There we go.
There we go.
Compacts itself. It's smart. It's wicked smart. And I can pack it anywhere.
How about Dorchester?
Packed it. Foxborough. Packed it.
The Garden?
Packed it. Saugus? Packed it.
Swampscott?
Revere?
The Harbor?
Good.
Are you kidding me? I packed it.
And this is a second
You unpacked it?
teaser. They
Yeah.
did this with David Ortiz too, who
not a-
English is not his first language. So it was really funny because the accents are going back and forth.
You guys like all these things that come out early like this?
Yeah, I do.
Gets you excited.
I kind of do. It gets me a little bit excited. But when I have a team that I'm vested in for the Super Bowl, I won't be paying attention to the commercials. So I need a lot of YouTube on Monday.
Multitasking. Come on, you can do it
Gonna
all.
have to try to, right? All right. We've still got that countdown going. And hey, it'll be nice Sunday, as we said before, but cold today, huh?
Yeah, cold 30s today. Some rain showers probably by the evening commute. Temperature stuck in the 30s. Rain changes to snow tonight. Another winter weather advisory is in effect. About 1 to 2 inches of that slushy stuff by tomorrow morning.
There's a live look at roads down in Branson as you wake up today. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here at midday.